nutrition.
I got that back. Joe, what are we talking about?
Talking about stubborn areas of body fat loss.
Ooh, I just can't get rid of it.
Yeah, so the areas of fat where people carry more than other areas. So your body basically decides through different reasonings, through different hormonal patterns, where your body's going to lay down fat. So people have areas that are deemed more stubborn or they carry more fat. So for men it tends to be around kind of the midriff and the lower back, and the women it can be legs, hips and arms.
So, what generally happens is, or the kind of complaints or questions you get off people is like, well, I'm losing it off my face, I'm losing it off my arms, losing it off my legs, but I'm just not losing it off my gut, which is where I want to lose it. And that is generally because that's where you store the higher percentage of it. So it's coming off gradually. So if you're losing inches off your waist, then it is coming off. But because you tend to, as a general rule, store less fat around your kind of your face and your arms and your legs and stuff like that, it will come down a little bit, or it'll appear to come down quicker, but it'll be coming down at a similar rate.
Yeah, so people then often say, I want to lose more fat from XYZ area. How do I do that? Well, you don't. You just
keep on keeping up.
Yeah, exactly. Ultimately, your body will lose fat from wherever it sees fit. So there's nothing more you can do that's going to lose fat from certain areas. And we've both got a couple of metaphors which are both pretty crap, but hopefully we'll
but you can pick one.
We might get the message
just
across.
for and leave a comment. So by this, generally, it's like emptying the water out of a bath. It'll come down gradually. You can't choose for it to come out of the plug end or the other end or the middle or something like that. It's going to come down at a steady rate all the way through. And like I said, if you're carrying a higher percentage of body fat on your stomach or your love handles or your butt, then it's going to come off. Chuck, don't get that thing up. It's a new camera. Then it's going to come off there, or it's going to appear to be coming off at a slower rate, but it's not. It's coming off.
Yeah, exactly. So mine is if you look at snow. So if you've got a snow
Informer.
if you've got what? Anyway, it's probably
the older people will get that.
something old money. If you've got a metre of snow, if you lose a foot, you don't really see any kind of difference. And the only time you start to see a difference is when you get down to the bottom. So for example, like James said before with your face, if there's not a lot of fat, not a lot of snow there, as soon as you lose a little bit, you'll see a big difference. But if you carry a large amount of fat in your stomach, you may be losing the same amount as from your face and your arms, but you just don't see a difference. So ultimately, you have to work and wait until you get down to those lower ends of body fat percentage where you'll see these areas kind of change, and they will do. It's just continued fat loss and making sure you're consistent with your progress.
That's it. It's kind of like the opposite of spot reduction. So spot reduction is this kind of thing where people think they can lose fat off a certain area. So if you do loads of sit-ups, you're going to lose fat off your stomach. Or if you do loads of tricep work, you're going to lose your bingo wings. You're not going to do that. So there's absolutely no way that you can lose fat just off your face and your arms and not lose it everywhere else. It's going to come off kind of universally around your body.
Yeah, same. The other thing that people say is that I don't want to lose weight, I just want to tone up here.
Yeah.
Like, well, that is ultimately, if you're losing fat from one area, your weight's going to go down.
Fat, warning, spoiler alert, fat actually weighs something. It's not like candy floss or marshmallows. So yeah, reducing your body fat, improving your body composition is going to result in being slightly lighter on the scales.
Yeah, unless you put muscle on at an unbelievable rate, then
Shocker.
It's not going to happen.
Like the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm angry. So, yes, don't panic. If you're losing fat from other areas, then it's definitely coming off the areas that the more stubborn ones are. What you class as stubborn, it's just coming off, but like I say, if you store 60% of your fat around your midriff, and only 10-20% around the rest of your body, is going to make a bigger difference there. It's going to appear to be different.
So tag someone who asks that question all the time, how do I lose fat from here? You give them a tag there.
Shove the face right in the screen.
Eyes open.
Yeah, ears open. You don't have to see us, you just hear us. So yeah, until next time, love, peace, hair grease.
I'm sweating quite a lot now.
And itching his nuts. Oh no, he's getting his